It's been a while since I did a video on Steve Harvey, and it's been a while since I did a video for the boys. So, what do you guys tag me in this? And quick TLDR, if you are unfamiliar with my opinion on Mr. Harvey here, I think he is a feminist icon, one of the biggest swindlers to ever, or capitalists to ever capitalize. He did the whole think like a man thing for women, which, if you're sub to this channel, you know is completely impossible and is a large catalyst for a lot of the terrible decision making women have been doing for the past few years. So yeah, I'm not a fan whatsoever, but when you guys sent this to me, and I thought it was rather interesting, so let's get into it.
I think it's appropriate to start splitting the bill on dates.
I am more than
When do you think it's appropriate? So it's a straight talk on his Facebook show. When do you think it's appropriate to start splitting the bill on dates? Well, what do you mean?
happy to go Dutch. I believe in equality for all, so I like the yin and the yang of a guy paying sometimes, I'll pay sometimes. It kind of sets the tone for a relationship.
Wow, aren't you like 40 something? Her name's Kat Sadler. I don't know who Kat Sadler is. But she's like, yeah, like you're coming across like we were like close to the same age, and so thusly, like, sweetie, yeah, I'm pretty sure you will find yourself having to go Dutch on a lot in a lot of cases.
Relationship, and I got your back, you got my back. Having said that, if it is the first date, he better offer to pay, or there will not be a second date.
So, on the first date, she is demanding that he offer to pay. And the deal is that I believe that the man should pay on every date. Plain and simple. When the money comes out of a wallet, it always comes out of the man wallet. Now, if we discuss beforehand, hey, you going to throw like $30 on this, $40, you know what I'm saying, towards it, cool, bet, but you hand that to me in the car in public, what the people see is me handing the money out to, you know what I'm saying, me doing the money thing. Why? Because that's just how it is.
I will say I love it as a gesture. I think it's really sweet and I appreciate it, but a lot of times I feel like no.
Damn, she ancient too. Why you got all these cat ladies on your show, Steve? Where's the youngins? Where's the 25-year-olds talking? They don't have to talk like this, because guess what? It's getting paid for them. Trust. Yeah. Oh, I love you for sending this to me, because it's like, yeah, you got a whole bunch of, older ladies who, honestly, like, more than likely, under any circumstance, they're women. They'll always find a dude willing to clap cheeks. But when it comes to the financials, something tells me that, like, these are broads that have, they got pretty cushy jobs. They make pretty decent money. And so they're looking for, they're looking for the alpha guys in order to, like, really fund their retirements. But the alpha guys are sitting there smashing the 25-year-olds and paying the entire way for the 25-year-olds. That's amazing.
Oh, I want to go Dutch on the first date because we're both feeling each other out, and I don't want someone to assume something. So I like going Dutch on the first date.
Well, woo! I mean, we're feeling each other out. So I like going Dutch because, yeah, sweetie, you probably gonna have to. Because you're not, it seems as if you're at an age where, because I don't know any of these women on the stage by any stretch of the imagination, but it seems as if you're at an age where, that there's a lot more compromise than you had to make back when you were 25 and 22 and like, so yeah, because at 25, 22, dudes paying all day. Like, that's not even a question.
I feel like it just depends on the delivery, right?
Yes.
Like, if the check comes and he looks over at me like, yeah, then sir, you need to go ahead and put down on this, and I'm a go. Never to be seen again. But I think that needs to be discussed early on, right? Like, how much of a date is this? Are you interested in courting me for real, or did you?
Probably not, because, you probably got kids already. Like this is probably your second go round after your initial like second or third or fourth go round. Speaking specifically for these older ladies right here, because like I said from jump, if you are, sweetheart, if you are prime, right, like this isn't even a question. Dude kick out all the time.
Did you ask me out, or did I ask you out, or was this like a setup by friends? I feel like those things need to be discussed early on. Communication will eliminate any room for error in that situation.
Have we done this poor of a job with our young men?
And here's where Captain Simp, the think like a man champion, decides he wants to just come in on these young men who were more than likely raised by single mothers, the same single mothers that in one way, shape, or form you've influenced into believing that she's just the pinnacle of all womanhood and she deserves all this greatness and all these great things, even if she's like, Holly Garcia.
Have we not taught our younger men what this is really supposed to be about?
Well, see, that's the thing. They need their fathers to teach them that. My father taught me. Like that it's and he taught me through example, through being married to my mother, through having a foundation set there. And you've been a great benefactor of this sexual liberation. Go ahead, girl, you can think like a man and you can live life the way a man lives his life, and there will be no repercussions that you will go on to regret. Go ahead, you go get him, sis. You are such a cap. Go get him. No. And Steve's like, well, what did we do? Y'all failed. Like, real talk, every generation has failed the generation that came after it. All right, as a millennial, I feel so bad for the Zoomers.
I'm sorry, the way it is supposed to work, and I can appreciate everything you all are saying because you're women, so quite naturally, you set the tone for how you are.
I can appreciate everything that you're saying because you're women. I mean, this is a top-notch. Lick that rim clean, Steve. Lick that rim clean, my dude.
But let me say this to men. It's the proper thing to do. It's the right thing to do. And it's the way it should be done. They're single. I'm pretty sure their single mother will sit there and do that for them, huh? See, that's the thing. Most of these guys, that example wasn't set for them, and you are a large portion of the reason it wasn't there for them because of your influence, Steve. So it's like you lit this fire, and now you want to come through and play fireman. You got a lot of nerve. Dudes kill me because we got a lot of nerve thinking this thing is 50-50. Because I got news.
Well, I mean, shoot, life got expensive, dude. Life got real expensive. We ain't all got TV shows, fam. And the deal is that if you do not have a steady source of income, you're gonna run across problems or issues. And instead of respecting that, and instead of putting our young men in a better position to whereas they can have steady, more manufacturing, things I talk about on this channel all the time. Instead of doing that, instead of acknowledging how hard that we've made it out here and how more expensive things have become, what do? You just sit there and like, oh, men ain't shit. Yeah, Steve.
For you, it ain't. They happen to have a skill set that you'll never possess. They can produce another human life.
That's not a skill set, Steve. A skill is something that you earn. A skill is something that you learn. A skill is something that you practice and you master. No, that's not a skill. That's just biology, dipshit.
That's nothing you can do can come close to that. I'm ashamed of men who don't understand that.
In addition to that part of the conversation, it needs to be made clear to men that women don't owe you when you
Shh. I don't know why they cut Steve off with his broad, but it's like, women don't owe you, then you know what? Bah, dip. Like that's the thing that really irritates me with this, with these types of women who are like, I don't need a man. I don't need a man. If we're not needed, then why would we be there? Why would, you can't sit there scream how we're not needed, then turn around, because guess what? It's a lie. It's a fantastical lie that you've sold yourself. Thusly, when you say it, it's not a lie because it's your truth. But guess what? It's bullshit. Why? You want to know how we know it's all bullshit? Because you're sitting here on Steve Harvey's show complaining about men.
Take us to dinner. Just because you buy me dinner, just because you paid the valet, doesn't mean I need to go home with you.
Absolutely.
So that in that same.
Yeah, but I mean, shoot, like, you're not going home because because of the valet. You're not going home with me because I brought you dinner. You're going home with me because I've charmed your panties off. That's why you're going home with me, sweetheart. All right. And if I fail in that, then dang, Jay, you gotta work on your game, pimping. But the deal is that, like, yo, all that stuff is just the accoutrement. So, like, yeah, I can't crack that ass a little later.
Conversation that still needs to be said.
And I think that's why so many women still want to pay, because you don't want to be bought.
Because you don't want the perception.
Exactly. You want to be charmed. You want to be whisked off your feet. You want to be you want to feel special. All right, we get it, but the thing is that Steve and his ideology, his philosophy, and feminism has like really created this like imbalance where you think you're worth more than you actually are, because Kat Sadler, brown skin chick with a ton of makeup on her face, and the other and single mom. Oh, I gotta say, like, your SMV and your RM, your sexual market value and your relationship market value are in the trash
of the obligation.
Correct.
Exactly.
Because nowadays,
I am not for sale.
Correct.
Yeah, because nowadays a lot of times in this situation, the women might
Good, I ain't trying to buy you.
be making more money.
Then he need to play in the playground he qualified to play.
Woo! He need to play in the playground, and I just spoke about this, didn't I? I just touched that. You've created this world that's hella expensive, and it's more and more expensive. We could see that this is where they get a lot of their ammunition for that fight for tip 15 bullshit. Like, oh yeah, well, you know, people got to make $15 an hour. You'll be doing that's nonsense. It's crap. And in a lot of those jobs that have been created, like I think 70% of the jobs that have been created in Trump's administration have gone towards women, have gone towards female, meaning that they're not particularly of much production. It's in many cases and in many states and in many governments, it's just bureaucratic red tape paperwork so they can create those types of opportunities. It's nothing more than welfare. Make no mistake, fam.
No, see, that's what you do. No, this is a real teaching moment for men.
Oh, by all means, please, Steve, teach us how to try to screw Bernie Mac over for movie roles, you douchebag.
Born to be a provider. You were born to put a woman on a pedestal and treat her like a queen.
Nigga, fuck you. Seriously, you were born, bro. Your purpose is whatever you, my brother, decide that it is. No one else gets to tell you what your purpose is, bro. And it can't be a woman. It damn sure can't be a woman. I'm sorry, but that you saw the video. You may have seen the video that I did based in India, where you had all those guys. Like, yeah, when your purpose is a woman, that's the type of man that you end up like. Not over here, pimping. Not over here. Your purpose is, like I said, I can't tell you what it is. I'm not your dad. I'm not like I am no one to give life advice, but I mean, as someone who found his purpose and goes after that purpose on a daily basis, I gotta say, you know, it's far more rewarding and it's far more satisfying having, you know, your purpose, your reason for being about far more than even yourself. So it damn sure can't be about a woman. But when it comes to the context of building a family, Steve is actually 100% correct. Yes, provide and protect. We talk about this on the channel all the time. But when we have the society that's been cultivated in the way that it has to subvert our biological instincts, well, you'll end up with a whole bunch of chicks who should probably be somewhere with their kids, looking over their kids when I will have you on TV talking about, oh, what a man should do. But sweetheart, you should be balls deep into a marriage right now with a dude that's watching you and growing old with you and being friends and doing all of these things together that you should be doing. But what did you do? Damned if you took the money and ran. Hard pass. You piece of shit, Steve.
That's your job as a man. Now, if you don't want the job, go do something else.
Just go your own way then, I guess. You know, pop a red pill or something because of the arrogance, because of the complete and utter setup that is family courts and the child support system. Do something else. Find another path. From all I've been able to ascertain, that's been taking place every day. I see men just like, you know what? Nah, bro, we can't keep tossing the thoughts up on a pedestal. And I enjoy watching it.
It's an honor to take a woman out.
Hey,
That is true. That is.
No, it's an honor to take, you know, like it really does depend on the woman, how hot she is, okay? Oh, we're just objects to you, Jay? So, like, yo, it definitely depends on how hot she is. Like, yeah, taking out Karuchi Tran and taking out the Cat Sadler chick. I'm sorry, that's two different levels of honor, my dude. Like one, I'm like, I don't know, I don't care where it is, but it gotta be flashing lights and it gotta be fly. Like everybody gotta see that on my arm. And the other one is like, hey, yeah, let's go, let's Netflix and let's pop on Boys on Amazon Prime and eat some takeout and, you know, talk about a few things and, you know, take it down right quick.
This pissed me off right here.
Oh, Steve. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you're so angry. You're. That's just so much testosterone. You are a mountain of testosterone. You fucking pussy.
I get sick. Matter of fact, ladies, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Look at all these men. I've been looking at this man right here with the lady next to the lady in the teal. Is that your husband? This dude been getting. He been going, yeah.
Oh my goodness. All right. Okay. Yeah. So. The trope about the beat husband it will never not be right.
The whole time, that dude up there with the lady with the sash on, he been going, yeah. Because that man with the blue t-shirt on with the lady with the green t-shirt. I've been looking at all these men going, yeah. Because we know.
Because y'all whipped.
This how this work. Y'all getting tricked, man. These young dudes out here, man, if you don't understand.
Brothers, like honestly, you think those 45-year-old broads are sitting there trying with 20-year-old dudes or 20-year-old dudes is out there with the 35-year-old broads, my guy? And like it happens because the hookah thing is a real thing. I ain't gonna stunt, but it's not like particularly if you are older, because he's like, oh, these young boys, yeah. Like, bro, like if you're older, if the woman's older and the man's younger, yeah. She more than like I have no doubt that those ladies between them probably make about $250,000, you know what I'm saying, like all together. And like, you know, most young guys, they don't make that. It's not even close. But here's Steve just sitting here bitching about about a situation that he helped contribute to. Golly, what a piece of shit. So with that being said, we're going to bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you liked it, toss it a like. Dislike, go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice and you want to get videos like this every single day. Share because sharing is caring. And YouTube and Bitchute and Like are the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for notifications. Get something from the Teespring and hit me up on Patreon. Links in the description and speak. Let me know. What do you guys think in the comments? Yeah, Steve Harvey's such a piece of shit. Just a female pandering piece of shit. And Cat Sadler, I mean, yeah, you older, but them chesticles looking high. I ain't gonna sit here and stun on you like Strokes for real. I mean, pulling out because you seem like you'd be a little much for a mom. Because that's the thing. That's the thing as well. Like dudes who are conscious and actually like would like to make families can't make families with these types of chicks because you just know child support and divorce and like if you even get there is definitely on its way, man. But you know, it's always fun. It's a part of the whole process now, isn't it? But you may disagree, and that's what my comment section's for. Until the next one, fellas.